The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. Read by Michelle Ingalls. May 13th. Spiritual Mind Healing. Never forget that conscious mind is the only actor in the universe and in man. That the unconscious or subjective mind is compelled, by reason of its nature, to accept. It can never reject. The body is an effect with no intelligence of its own. We can now see that a mental treatment is a real, tangible, specific operation working in perfect accord with known law. When a practitioner treats anyone, he does not just hope that his patient will get well. He does not ask that the patient may be healed. He does not simply desire that he may be healed. He convinces his own mind that the patient is perfect, a definite piece of mental work, bringing out in his own consciousness, in his own self contemplative conscious mind, and understanding that the patient is healed and is perfect. Treatment is the act, the art, and the science of inducing thought within the mentality of the one treating, which thought shall perceive that the body of the patient is a divine, spiritual, and perfect idea. Treatment does not necessarily treat every organ of the body specifically, but it does declare the body to be harmonious and that every specific idea in it is harmonious. It then pays special attention to what appears as the physical disorder. As a result of this treatment, subjective mind, which is universal and omnipresent, accepts the images of the practitioner's thinking and reflects them in the direction he specifies to his patient. The practitioner is not trying to send out a thought, hold a thought, or suggest a thought. The practitioner is trying to realize the state of perfection of the patient. We must be certain that we differentiate between suggestion, which is all right as far as it goes, but limited, and real metaphysical healing. In metaphysical healing, we are conscious that we are dealing with a universal principle or law, which takes the impress of our thought and acts upon it. We are dealing with something that cannot and does not argue. We are directing it for definite purposes, telling it to do certain things, which it does. This is what occurs when we give a treatment. We leave the field of materia medica to do its own work. Our work is done entirely in the field of mind. Without controversy, we work side by side with any doctor the patient may desire. We in the field of mind, the physician in his own field. If this is persisted in over a period of years, the two fields will be brought closer together. This will be one of the greatest steps ever undertaken in the curative art. When one begins treatment for another, there is sometimes a great sense of personal responsibility. The practitioner, through sympathy, may feel a sense of doubt and burden, but always this is built upon the idea that he himself has to accomplish the results. Should this occur, the practitioner should begin at once to treat himself against this thought. For as long as he has it, there is a barrier to healing. Why? Because when you sift that sense of responsibility down to its last analysis, it is a belief that you cannot heal. Do not give in to that belief, nor even for a second, because it is nothing but a thought which says you cannot heal. Nothing but a thought is saying or could be saying it. And since it is only a thought which says it, it is only a thought which can unsay it. Declare, my word has the power to heal, and you will find the doubt slipping away. The practitioner must treat himself to know that the word he speaks is entirely independent, even of himself. If we walk out on the roof of a high building and drop a chair over the side, it will fall to the ground. There is a law which draws it there. We are not responsible for the law. We do not have to make the chair hit the ground. In like manner, if this treatment is through the medium of the law on the subjective side of life, it is our business to give the treatment. It is the business of the law to execute it. However, as practitioners, we do have an obligation to treat a case if we take it. If someone says to you casually, hold a good thought for me today, you should reply, do you mean you wish me to give you a treatment? To take a definite time, 30 minutes more or less, and do specific mental work for you? Is that what you wish? People unfamiliar with this work may still be under the impression that the work done consists of holding a good thought. People must come to realize that treatment is a specific thing. Each case is specific, and no two can be treated exactly alike. One is dishonest if he contracts to take a larger number of cases than he has time to intelligently treat.